growing up, I had to take care of my brother and sister. So just taking care of them, I realized I like doing that. So now I chose that career path just so I can take care of others and make them feel better. It's a lot of standing. You're always on your feet. You taking vital signs, making sure if they come out of surgery or if they're having some procedure or taking medicine that it's not affecting them, that they can still function normally, and make sure that they just have a good day while they're healing. I think that it's just that the patients get better and that they thank you for that, and just being able to make their day and be someone. Least rewarding is definitely a lot of work physically and mentally. You gotta know your stuff. Like if you take one of your patient's blood pressure and it's off, you have to know when it's off. If it's not good, if it's too high or too low. But you also have to be moving around. If the patient can't walk proper, you have to give them that physical help too, and so they can lean on you and stuff. Well, right now the work conditions they're so. The pay is good, but you're working 12-hour shifts, 8-hour shifts. Like I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. at the hospital, so you're definitely working yourself for a long time because this is a 12-hour shift. And then depending on the patients, if they need more help, like physically, you might have to be lifting them and stuff if they just had a surgery and they can't get up by themselves, stuff like that. You just need a high school diploma or GED. You also need to get the nursing assistant training, which is pretty much like a course you can get to get out of college or some other places to do it. It's usually from like 3 months to 6 months, depending on how hard the course is. Like if they make it really short, it's really hard, but if they make it longer, it's easier. Well, you definitely need like anatomy and physiology, just knowing how the body works, and how if one part of the body is not working, the other part's going to be, like another part of the body is going to be affected. That's really important. And also, another thing you need to, you should be good at is math, just because your patient's going to drink such and such fluid, and if they drink, let's say, like a cup of water, then just to make sure their kidneys are working, when they go to the bathroom and they don't, the cup doesn't come out, then something's going wrong, the kidneys aren't working and stuff like that. Well, once you have enough experience, because you can get a job anywhere, because there's always going to be a need for nursing assistants in general, just because medical is super big. Once you have enough experience, you can set your own hours, and then that's definitely a benefit. I think once you start, they do give you like the crappy hours. Like I'm working nights, and it's not the best because when I'm awake, everyone's asleep. But then when I'm asleep, everyone's awake. But I still love it. I just think if you consider it, definitely don't just stay there. Like be a nursing assistant, but then like keep learning and do other like education just to become like an actual nurse, because you're doing pretty much the same thing, only instead of just taking care of the patient, you're giving medication as well, and that's like you need a little bit more knowledge, but you also get some good money too. And then you can be like, what I'm trying to do is become a traveler nurse, where like because that's how much they need nurses, that their other countries are willing to pay for you to travel over there to take care of their people. That's how much need there is. Like you would never have no problem finding a job. Like other people be like, oh, it's a recession. Oh, we can't find no job. Not for nurses. It's like for sure.